We are live on Facebook, on Change Radio. Hello Zimbabwe, hello the world over. People are just enjoying themselves. Muri live. The chairperson for the Women Assembly here. I've got with me the secretary for international relations, Women Assembly, and also my is also here. Hello world, we are enjoying, we are live, we are live. We are actually live on Change Radio. We are celebrating 22 years of MDC. Mr. Marana is also here with me. So you are going to be seeing so many people. We are going to be here celebrating 22 years of being.
Yes. It's all right.
I'm still trying to look for more people. There's a competition which is actually like, I've got Matsibaba, he's also here. Matsibaba, just say hi to everyone on Change Radio.
Yes. Chamisa. Chamisa.
He's also in Blawayo live. In Blawayo, he's also celebrating with us today. As we celebrate 22 years. Celebrations anniversary for MDC. I'm walking, I'm just looking for different people who can actually come in, and I can maybe just let them have one or two words.
Yes, we are celebrating the 22nd anniversary of MDC Alliance.
Okay, so as you can see, so many people are coming in. Some are just seated. So we are actually live and people are just seated. People are enjoying themselves. Celebrating the anniversary. So there are so many different people who have actually joined. I'm just walking around. If I see someone who's actually familiar, I'll just make them. As you can see, people are happy. People are celebrating. I can see there are people from Qatar who are are just joining us live here from Change Radio, so just say hi. And also I can see that the organizer for Harare Women Assembly. Yes, so here. Just say hi to Salam alaikum to you also. There are 5 people who are actually there. Let's see who's going to win at the competition. So celebrating. Oh, they've just actually left here. They've just left. I'm still trying to capture new people who are coming in. I'm looking for the chairperson of Lawaya province so that at least you can just reach our viewers, but I'm not seeing where it is. I'm trying to look for the chairman. I enjoy here in Lawayo. The atmosphere is very sad. The atmosphere is interesting. Hey! As you can see, the atmosphere is very just so we have a
Chamisa, vamos.
I'm so glad today who's actually the acting commander of the youth assembly who is with us today, comrade leader Cecilia Chimbiri. Comrade leader, I'll just give you some moments to greet our viewers, our Change Radio viewers. They're all over the country. Tell us the feeling that you have today on the anniversary.
Happy to the last and the final.
Greetings to you all, Change Radio listeners and viewers on Facebook and YouTube. We seem to be having some slight network issues, but please stay tuned. I'm sure we'll soon be back online. And in the meantime, let me take this opportunity to wish MDC a happy birthday, 22-year-old MDC. Let me read a few comments from our viewers and listeners on Facebook. Lawrence Flangabeza is watching from South Africa. Welcome to the show, Lawrence. Barbara Gwangwara Tanyanyiwa says Machinja Oye! Oye! How are you doing, Barbara? Elizabeth Mangodza says, point of correction, ZANU is a party business and citizens are being treated like animals. ZANU. You're right on point there, Elizabeth. ZANU does not care about the well-being of Zimbabweans. For them, it's an opportunity to not even to do business, but to simply loot from us and from our nation. And they are treating us like less than animals. Andres Viega says, Martin Joseph. Okay, he's probably referencing another viewer or listener. Raymond Mapakata says, Chamisa family. Emmanuel Nyakonda, Hanzi Kuti Ikoko. I'm not sure what Emmanuel is talking about here. Langton Shika Mumvuri is watching from South Africa. Tino Evington says, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you too, Tino. Sifas Madondo says, sound quality, please. Yes, we apologize for that. I think our host on the ground is having network issues. That's affecting the sound quality. Hopefully when she comes back, it will be much better. Oh, here she is. She's back. As you can see, her network is a little bit slow. It's taking time to upload the video. But be patient, stay tuned with us. I'm sure in a few moments she'll be with us. And hopefully this time we'll be able to give you better sound quality. Gladys Max says, happy anniversary, MDC. Rusere anyway says, Ndo mbuya hako here. I'm not sure what Rusere was trying to say there. Mbuya. I'm not sure what that is. Joseph Leon Pofu from South Africa says, I will come to vote ZANU out. Exactly. This was a choice of Joseph. That's what we need to do. Those of us who are in diaspora in neighboring countries neighboring Zimbabwe, let's try our level best to go home to register to vote. Right? It looks like she's coming through. There we go. Now we have images showing.
Everyone is happy about the anniversary. So congratulations. There are so many people who have come for the celebrations here in Blawayo, and we are welcoming everyone. As you can see. Thank you everyone who's watching live. I've actually been joined by the coordinator for the Women Assembly, so I'll just let her say some few things.
Okay, we seem to have lost our host on the ground again. Of course, in the meantime, we can flight our viewers and listeners' comments, and I can read them out loud. Portia Maraungwaera says, ko MDC ichiri yakasimba here iyi zvaakutoda chisimba izvi. This time around, it's not just about MDC, my sister Portia. It is about every Zimbabwean. It is time for us all to join hands and rise up and claim what is rightfully ours. Oh, there we go. It looks like our host is trying to come in again. Unfortunately, she's having network issues. You all know how it is in Zimbabwe these days. But let's hope she'll be in any moment soon so we can catch up with them in Bulawayo and see how Machinja are celebrating their 22nd anniversary. We're okay. Tatsikwa pano nevakuru pano ndina Barbara Gwangwarata. Barbara Gwangwara tanyanyiwa, vari kufara, mukoma wedu vari kufara kuti MDC yasvitsa 22 years and regai ndivasiye vataure vega zviri pamwoyo pavo. Mukoma Babsi.
Yes, thanks so much, Estella. How are you, our viewers and listeners who change radio? And Rukufara to be part of this project MDC at 22. Ndikuona pana vamwe vari kuvhunza kuti which MDC turned 22 years. Like really, ndototora kuti varakashi vari kurwadziwa Estella kuti chino chevanhu, project yevanhu haina kufa. Project yevanhu still goes on. The MDC that is just turned 22 today is none other than the one that is being led by Advocate Chamisa, wakasirwa chimutina, the late Morgan Changirai. Estella, this movement called MDC, it's a movement, and the people don't know or don't understand why we called it a movement. A movement is something that is always in motion, and movement does not die. And a movement.
Oh my. Sorry there, our dear viewers and listeners. I seem to have lost Barbara Gwangwara. She was commenting on what one of our viewers and listeners said, Kuti, which MDC turned 22, and she was pointing out blankly and frankly that there is that one MDC led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Iyoyo ndo yatena 22 nasi. Hakuna imwe. There is that one and the only one. So let there be no confusion about that. Please bear with me as I try to get her back on the line. Hilda Nkomo says every Zimbabwean must register to vote. Guys, it's not about MDCA, it's about the citizens to work together as a team. This was my sister Hilda Nkomo. It is not about MDC alliance only. We, the citizens of Zimbabwe, don't need to fold our hands and wait for MDC alliance to defeat ZANU for us. This is our nation. It is our birthright. And It is our right to choose who we want to lead us. And we are the only ones who have that mandate. We are the only ones who are given that power to decide who we want to lead us. And so it is up to us to step up to the challenge and let ZANU PF know that we know that it is in our hands to decide who our leaders should be. That is the meaning of democracy. Democracy means the masses decide. And as long as the masses are being forced to be led by someone who is not their first choice, democracy is under violation. And so it is our right, and it is a duty. It's not only a right, it is our duty to step up and let ZANU PF know that we are not going to allow them to continue to oppress us and to silence us. But they have to stop and listen, because we are their employers. We are the ones who employ our leaders. We choose who we want to lead our country. We choose whom we want to manage our resources. Those resources are ours. They don't belong to government. They don't belong to ZANU PF. They belong to the citizens of Zimbabwe. And so for that reason, it is our job to hire the people who will manage those resources for us. And if they don't perform, if they don't do their work as we expect, we have that right to fire them and replace them. And this is where we are at now. We are at that place where we, the citizens, are going to stand up and tell ZANU PF, you are fired. You have been underperforming. We want new leaders. We don't want you. This is who we want to lead us. Saka, zvatorwa naHilda Nkomo ndizvo chaizvo. It's not about MDCA. It is all of us. We all must converge to implement the change that we want to see in our country. No one can do it for us. No one will come and do it for us. If any other country tries to do it, it's not legal. We, the citizens of Zimbabwe, ndisu vanhu vane simba racho, by virtue of being citizens of this country, by virtue of being owners of this land, by virtue of being owners of the resources of this country. Ndisu tine simba racho rekudecida kuti ani watinoona ari qualified.
Look,
It looks like our sister is coming through. I will just let's see what is going on. Ku Bulawayo.
we we are here to celebrate our
Oh, here we go, our viewers and listeners. Oh, Leader Barbara.
There's no sound for Facebook.
Oh,
So you guys how are you actually coping with that? That's 99% of people are no longer employed, and this is the Labour Party.
We are here to encourage you people. We want so much employment so that at least
so we are back, our loved viewers and listeners. I have got Barbara back online, and
We are back.
yes, so I will just let her come in and make her comments.
Okay, thank you so much, Leader. Maybe I'll have to start again. I just when I was talking Makati in Zimbabwe, wherever you are, yes, ndinokurekotedza MDC yasvitsa 22 years. Like I said, some were asking which MDC turned 22. We've got only one MDC alliance, that is led by Advocate Nixon Chamisa. Izvo zvimwe zvese zvanadhaki izvo zvimaprojekti zvezanu trying to destabilize the post movement. I was saying that it's a movement for democratic change, and I was also saying that a movement is something that is always moving, it doesn't stop. A movement is something that can be inherited by generations and generations. It's a people's project. This project will only be complete when the people are eventually governed, when the people eventually are free, when the people eventually kick out this tyrant government, the people kick out this oppressive government. A movement does not dine with oppressors. So a movement is genuine, it's specific, it has got a time frame. Yekuti kana tisina kuaobtena masimba in aifi. So MDC is a movement that will never die. Vangati tichinje zita, but I think even if we have to change the name, Estella, the word movement, because at such tapeza, and in any case, why would we change our name just because ZANU-PF wants us to? No, we will not change the name. Like the president and other leaders have always said, we are MDC Alliance. I am speaking from the Labour perspective. Being a mono-aka leader in the ZCTU for a long time before I came to the UK. Yes, I was a trade unionist. Once a trade unionist, always a trade unionist. So we know where this came from. I remember when this MDC was formed, Estella, the letter or the memorandum that I invited people, that invited students, churches, that invited some organization. It was a memorandum with a letterhead of ZCTU signed by Mokin Trangirai. By then, he was the Secretary General of ZCTU. So, Chakatangiram ZCTU, it's a baby of ZCTU. And what we are seeing also the enemy or the government has also got into MDC, and we know they had a resolution. I think they are calling was held in Kadoma too.
For me, just to end my interview with Sister Cindy here.
Hello, Estela.
Oh, hello, Leader Barbara. Star was talking. I think she was interviewing someone.
MDC at 22.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So much.
I'll come later. I'll
I have to assume
All right.
20 years to manage the survive. What I can say is that our importance of coming here is that we value local governance. And when you are talking about the MDC alliance at the moment, in Bulawayo, there has been more elected officials than anyone else. Because of that, we have an interest. That's why we are here. We hear what they have to offer to the city, what they have to offer the residents, what they have to offer to other stakeholders. Hence our presence here.
Okay, so what's your working relation like with the council from MDC? What's your working relation? Who's being there? And I know you guys, you probably you'll be standing in for the residents of Bulawayo, and they are there as chosen councillors. So what's your relationship there?
Generally, our relationship is good, but mind you, as a resident association, we are the watchdog. There is a time whereby we differ with them in terms of decisions that they make, in terms of reasons that they make. But generally, we are having a very good working relationship. But differing on opinions doesn't mean that we are enemies. It means that we are trying to build and create a better environment for the future.
So there we are, viewers. We're just talking to Mr. Spindi. He's the chairman of the Bulawayo Residents Association, BUPRA, and he's saying that as a residents association, they've got a relationship with Bulawayo City Councillors, and also they are a pressure group. So sometimes you might find them actually pressurizing those same councillors. Is their job to actually do a watchdog for what the councillors are actually doing. So thank you very much, Mr. Spindi, for the interview, and also thank you for coming for the celebration.
Thank you so much.
So I'm still looking for other people that I can actually interview. So we've got one councillor here who's actually doing a slogan, waiting, standing for all the councillors. We've got Councillor Batirai from Bulawayo. He's from Ward 24. He's the one who was actually doing a slogan for all the councillors who are actually present here.
We won't betray people who represent the people who were voted by the people. So we won't betray the people's case. We'll stand with the people until we get the news.
I was talking to Maim Gito, she's looks like she's a bit busy right now, but I think, let me just look for someone. Here with me, I've got the chairperson for Bulawayo Province, Youth Assembly. His name is Councillor. He's the deputy mayor. Yes, the controversial.
Not the illegitimate ones.
Okay, so I have with him here, Chairman, as here I'll interview you as the chairman here, because we're taking it political. What's your message to all the youths? We have heard that, especially in Bulawayo, the youths have not been registered. Yes, they have not been registering.
Registration is so easy right now. What you just need to do, just go to ZEC. Spare just a few minutes, go to ZEC. This is very important for your life. With many of our youths that are unemployed, it is very important that we take this exercise very serious. You see what happened in Zambia. They managed to do this thing. Just each person can influence 5 people to go and register to vote. Doesn't take much of the time, but it's very important because it will define your future.
Do you have any any plans that you have in place to actually help maybe youth who do not have transport, youth who are actually expecting to get maybe birth certificates? Do you have any plans?
Yes, we already have an exercise going on. We're currently doing door-to-door campaign in the East for 10 people. We transport them to the register. We bring them back. So we are offering them transport. What we just need is just to organize them. We get them pick up.
Very much, thank you much. I've just seen the Secretary General for the Youth Assembly, Comrade Leader Osalos Siziba here with us. Comrade Leader Siziba, today is the 22nd anniversary of MDC. Any message for the young people as we are celebrating 22 years?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Change Radio Revolutionary greetings, fellow citizens. Today, we're in the beautiful city of Kings with the Bulawayo leadership to celebrate 22 years of struggle, 22 years of fighting against nihilism, kleptocracy, gerontocracy, and ZANU-PF dictatorship. As you can see, for us as young people, you can see on my left is the revolutionary commander of the province, Comrade Kambarami, to show that young people here as we celebrate 22 years are taking over in terms of strategic direction and running an organized party going forward. So there is going to be a lot of activities as we celebrate. We appreciate the role played by our forebearers, the founders of this democratic movement, Gibson Spanda, Isaac Matongo, Dr. Mogen, Richard Songrai. May their soul rest in power. And of course, our only president, Advocate Nelson Chamisa, who is steering the ship to show that the foundations of the democratic movement are stronger, such that it is able to survive its own foundation. That's how we're the transition from the founders of this movement to the future as led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Thank you.
SG, 22 years ago, would find that the Youth Assembly, they were actually the backbone. They would actually be the movers and the shakers of this movement. Are we going to be seeing that as we are moving into 2023? Are we going to see the same Youth Assembly being the movers and the shakers of this struggle?
Thank you very much. As you know, that as Lelmo Jonge said, young people world over are known for initiating and executing revolutions, and Zimbabwe is not an exception. And we are very clear. You know that Anniversary's activities are platforms and programs for rejuvenating the spirit of our revolution. So we are very clear as young people that 2023, everyone must expect us. We are the major demographic dividend. So we have the election in 2023 as our own. We are going to be the general finish the 22 years of existing as an opposition and become a government as per our founding central strategic objective in September 11, 1999.
Thank you very much, SG. For now, I'll leave you here. Thank you, Change viewers. We are still looking for more leadership to actually interview so that at least you see what is happening in Bulawayo. You are also here and see what is happening here in Bulawayo. With me today, I've got Mazibaba. You know our Mazibaba. And he is Mazibaba.
Yes.
Muri kuzviona sezvichiitika nhasi kuti ticelebrate 22 years as a movement.
Izvi kuratidza kuti musangano wavaadvocate Nelson Chamisa hausi kusvira pasi. Musangano uri kuenderera mberi. Zviri pachena, zviri kuoneka wanda. Zvinhu zvakarongeka ende zvinhu zvine chiuno chokuenda kumberi. Hatina dambudziko nazvo.
Asi iro patiri kuenda ku 2023 apa imimi muri kuti chiisa vanhu vezvemweya kukona makapfeka zvemweya muri kuti chiisa
yes ndiri kukurudzira kuti vanhu vano kuvhota ndodonzvo guru. Ngatitedzere Zambia. mhepo yekuzambia yapinda muzimbabwe
There you have it, our viewers and listeners. It looks like we're having once again network issues. Is the nature of the situation. There you have it, our viewers and listeners. It looks like we're having once again network issues. Is the nature. Oh, sorry about that echo. Well, as you all know, the situation in Zimbabwe right now, electricity network, it's not reliable. So we are grateful to our leader Star. She's doing her best to connect and to keep us updated on what's going on in Bulawayo at the anniversary celebrations. But in the meantime, if you would like to call in and submit your comments verbally, feel free to call in on WhatsApp to plus 358 50 5025. Alternatively, send a text message to this number and I will call you back so that you can submit your comments verbally. Or if you would just like to, to exhort fellow Machinja, to encourage them, if you have any message that you want to share with other MDC members during this awesome event, feel free to phone in or to send your message, to send your number in, and I will call you back. It looks like our sister Star.
We're just waiting for you
Again, here we go. She's coming in.
to come in.
Okay, it looks like she's having issues with her audio now, but do bear with us. In a few seconds, she'll be with us. You'll be able to hear what she's saying and hear what's going on at the scene. But in the meantime, let's look at what some of our viewers and listeners are saying on Facebook, on ZimEye, and on Change Radio. Milton Zindoga says it takes not only courage but determination. Despite the overwhelming challenges, this is undeniably people's movement to transform Zimbabwe. Happy anniversary, MDC Alliance. I like something that Milton Zindoga said there. He said that it takes determination. And a word that I like to use, that I could use in place of determination, is will, strong will. Life is set up in such a way that life does not give you what you want. Life gives you what you will. When you have a strong will to do something, when you have a strong will to get something, then all of reality works with you to help you to get what you want. And so, as a people, it's time now for us to set that will. The will that people write is their last will. which they want to be executed when they have passed on. A person writes this will in their own capacity as an individual. But guess what? When this person passes on, the whole nation has an obligation to ensure that his will is executed. The courts have an obligation to ensure that his will is executed. So it's very important that we, the people of Zimbabwe, have a will, because when we have a will, the whole of reality will work with us. It is by law required to work with us to ensure that what we will is achieved. Without a will, we cannot achieve what we are trying to achieve. There is a saying which says, where there is a will, there is a way. Do we have the will, Zimbabweans, to free our country? Do we have the will to ensure that we remove these treacherous traitors who have taken over our country with their entitled attitudes? Do we have the will to remove ZANU-PF? Where there is a will, there is a way. If we do not have the will, we cannot find the way. So as Milton Zindoga said, yes, we must be determined. We must have determination. It's not enough to just point out what ZANU-PF is doing, how it is terrorizing us. We must have a will to do something about it. And when we have that will, things start to happen. Changes start to happen. Our sister is just coming back in.
We are waiting for the president to come in. So we are people are just shouting as well, waiting for the president to come. We are waiting for the president to come in. So people are just standing, some were dancing. As we wait for the president to come in. We are waiting for president.
Tukupotera kutamana samara api unayapinda
We've got a baptism going on here. We've got a baptism going on here. Someone is being transformed from So we're still waiting for the president to come in. But I've just currently here with
Once again, our viewers and listeners, our apologies. We are struggling with network issues. As you all know, in Zimbabwe, it's typical. Yes, our sister keeps cutting out. Kenneth S. Sikasote, you are asking me to add you on. This one is not a Facebook live. This is a StreamYard live stream. We are streaming from StreamYard. If you would like to come in, please send me your number, your phone number on +358 50 5025. Then I'll send you the link which you can use to enter our StreamYard live stream, and you'll be able to address our viewers and listeners. I'm going to write the number on the screen so you can get it. Kenneth S. Sikasote.
we have more.
Yes, our struggle with the network issues continue. Let's see what our so for Kenneth S. Sikasote, please send me your number to this number which is on the screen, +358 50 570 5025. I will send you the link that you can use to enter this live stream and you can make your contributions. Washington Ali says happy anniversary. Thank you, my brother. Happy anniversary to you too. Another message from Washington Ali: 22 years in difficult repressive situation is not a joke. Happy birthday, MDC. Yes, you make a very strong point there. 22 years in an environment where ZANU-PF has been doing all that it can to try to repress, to try to destroy MDC. But despite all their efforts, MDC is still standing and standing strong and getting stronger. Today, everyone in Zimbabwe can smell the winds of change that MDC is blowing across our nation. Everyone can sense that tension as we are approaching the elections. Everyone knows change is on its way. Blessing Muroiwa says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not lie. And this is a verse from the Bible, from the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. And Blessing Muroiwa says, happy 22nd anniversary, the people's movement. Yes, MDC is the people's movement. We are the representative of the people, not of our own interests. No, representatives of the people. Okay, we seem to have lost Sister Star again, but don't lose hope. I know she will be back. She's a fighter. She's fighting to get us back online again. Very soon she'll be back in. But let's read more of our viewers and listeners' comments whilst we wait for her to come back online. Maredzwa Roni says Nero ngapinde. Ndisvosvo chaizvo. Nero ngapinde asi ngatimupinzei isisu. Ndisu tine simba racho rekumupinza Nero. Chekumirira hapana, handei tinorejista kuvhota. Tomobiliza vamwe vedu kuti vaendewo vanorejista kuvhota. Tirejiste in our numbers. Come 2023, we go out in our numbers, tonovhota zviri resounding. Tichingopedza tomira ipapo kumirira kudhifenda mavotes edu. 2023 hatisi kubirirwa futi. Things have changed. Shiri yavhuta rekeni this time around. Iya Milton Zindoga taiverenga. Mlindeli Majama says, wow, good luck for presidential speech and good expectations accomplished for the people of our nation, Africa. Exactly. We are not only aiming for the freedom of Zimbabwe, we want the whole of Africa to enjoy the same freedom that they are enjoying in Malawi, in Zimbabwe, in in Zambia and in other African countries where democracy has taken power. Yes, Zimbabwe is next in line after Zambia. 2023 tiri kuzviita. Brighton Danje says happy 22nd anniversary the People's Party. Ndizvo chaizvo, we are the People's Party. Okay, our sister is coming back in there.
Hi. Everyone, we're still here. To come in. Waiting for the president to come in. We're just waiting for the. And we are now waiting for. Where is everyone?
Our viewers and listeners, apologies once again for our poor network connection. Pana Pandina spokesperson Wemadzimai. She has one or two words that she would like to say concerning the anniversary celebrations for MDC's 22nd year. Go ahead, spokesperson.
Thank you very much, Change Radio. Chekutanga ndinoda kuti ndakamirira madzimai ese enyika yese, not emuZimbabwe. All women the world over, women, progressive women, women of change, would want to say happy birthday to MDC. The reason why we are celebrating this is because the MDC, that is alliance that is being led by Nelson Chamisa today, is the original MDC that was formed in September, on the 11th of September 1999. So to now Makoropoto on the MDC, the struggle continues, aluta continua. Tirikuona zvakawanda zviri kuitika asi anzi makata anoshura matero, anzi the darkest hour is before dawn. Kwakuda kundoedza ngatirambe takashinga semadzimai. Yebo mthwakazomuhle ngifuna ukuthi ngithathelele ithuba ukuthi ngithi amhlophe imuli MDC, imuli yamaguqula, imuli yamatshintsha. Namhlanje lapho sithakazelela khona iminyaka engu-22, siloko siphakathi kwama-trenches, sizama ukunwela, sidinga uzivuse kwele Zimbabwe. Sonke siyakwazi ukuthi ilizwe eleZimbabwe lakhululeka ngo-1980, kodwa sasicabanga phela ukuthi sesikhululekile, kodwa kasikhululekanga. Nanku abantu lokhu bedobeka, abantu akula misebenzi, amafamu asavalwa, ama-industry asavalwa, ama-industry asengama-chechi. Lake lalibona ngathi ilizwe eligcwele ama-chechi, abantu bengahambi emsebenzini. Ngakho sizwa ubuhlungu kakhulu njengabomama. Omama yibo abadubekayo, yibo abathwele nzima, abantwana abahambe esikolo, especially nge-COVID leyi sibona izinto sezinzima kakhulu. Abantwana kabala amakhompyutha, khathesi sokumele kufundwe phela le kuthiwa yi-e-learning. Abantwana bezikhulu, abantwana bama-ministers, yibo sibabona bephumelela. Eyabo impilo lokhu isiya phambili, abethu abantwana impilo ayisiqoniwe ngenxa ye-COVID. I-COVID yabuya elizweni le-Afrika, emazweni ase-Afrika, yahle yatshengisa ukuyanga bethu bonke ngenxa yokuthi silabakhokheli abanganakekeli abantu, silabakhokheli abatshontsha imali. Even imali ze-COVID esaziphiwayo zatshontshwa. So sithi asibambaneni, ithini esihamba ngayo ngokuthi sibambaneni, sijintsheni izinto, sibambene sonke. Ayiseseyindaba ye-MDC Alliance le, isiyindaba yomuntu wonke. Anziyanya ilunga munhu wese anofana kuzvinzwa achitora apart kuti tisunungure nyika yeZimbabwe. Ndanga ndichitaura Estela kuti nyika yeZimbabwe yakasununguka 1980. Kubva 1980 hatina kuzombona kubudirira kwayo. Vanhu vari kungotambura, mafamu hakuna chiri kubuda, maindustries hakuna chiri kubuda. Vanhu vari kutambura, vana havasi kuenda kuchikoro, maticha havasi kuora, madhokta havasi kuora, vashandi havasi kuora, mari yeZimbabwe haisi kutenga. Saka zvizhinji ende zvese izvi tinoona madzimai ndiwo anotambura zvikuru sei. Saka tiri kuti ngatibatanei tiunze pundutso, tiunze change munyika yeZimbabwe. Tiri kukurudzira vana mai wese vasina kurejista kuvhota vaende vanorejista. Vana mai wese vane vana vakasvitsa makore 18 after my elections at 2018, tora mwana wako uende unorejista. Tora mwana weneighbor yako aende anorejista. Tora mwana weneighbor yako aende anorejista. If we target the new voters, we are going to, the new voters are our game changers. We target our children, we target our children's friends, we target our friends' children. Then President Chamisa wanopinda ku State House. That is.
Maitabasa spokes, thank you so much for your words of encouragement. Exactly what the people of Zimbabwe need to hear at the moment. Oh yes, I see our sister Star is trying to come in. She sent me a message just now that the president is about to talk. So I'm really hoping that her network doesn't disappoint us, that she can come in and we have a strong connection so we can see and hear properly what's going on and listen as our president delivers his. Oh, she has dropped again, but don't lose hope. I know she's fighting to come back on. Very soon she will be coming back on again. I'm really hoping that we can get her back on before the president starts to deliver his speech so that we don't miss any part of it. Oh, Ray Makolo says Zanu has jammed internet Kublawayo, but all the same, happy anniversary MDCA. Yes, you're probably right. That is typical of Zanu PF. They know that this is an important day for Machinja, and they know that if this day is a success, it will simply strengthen our position as the the People's Party, as the representatives of the people. And so, as is typical with ZANU PF, they will do what they can to destroy, to silence, because they are the father of lies. They benefit from silencing the truth. They do not want the people of Zimbabwe to hear the truth because they know when the people of Zimbabwe hear the truth and when they know the truth, that is the end of ZANU PF. Steven Zenda says MDCA with CCC is like a moving train. Not even an elephant can stop it. Rather, the train will crash past whatever comes on its way. Yes, very true, exactly. MDCA with CCC is like a moving train. Kwete train dzezanu PF dzavakaita dzavakaita resurrect from the dead dziri kufira mumabhushi dzaiwa bullet train. Yes. MDCA with CCC is like a bullet train, and they are bringing with them bullet trains. When MDCA comes into power, zvese zvinopera, ma-issues ese atiri kuita, kushaya mvura yekunwa, kushaya magetsi, kushaya mishonga kuma-hospitals, kushaya transport chaiyo yekuendesa kumabasa, kushaya mabasa acho, zvese izvozvo zvinopera ka1 sezvakangoitika kuzambia kuti hichilema achingopinda currency yavo ichibva yatopusha up just like that. ZANU PF is the one thing standing between us and our destiny as a nation. Tikabvisa ZANU PF, everything will fall in place. Imagine nema-resources atinawo munyika, ma-diamonds ese ari kulutwa aya, gold, platinum, ma-resources edu akashandiswa the correct way, akaiswa put to use where they should be, we will be able to turn our nation around in a matter of weeks. In a matter of weeks, our currency will, our currency will be boosted. Our economy will be strengthened. It only takes someone who has the will to make these things happen. And that is the problem with ZANU PF. ZANU PF lacks the will to develop our nation. They lack the will to improve the lives of Zimbabweans. The only thing they have a strong will for is looting. They will do anything in their power to facilitate their looting. Mukaona ZANU PF ine chinhu chairi kusimbirira kupusha. You have to know kuti there's something that they can loot through that thing chavari kupusha izvozvo. Oh, hanzi naNefas Gore, President vataura here? I hope not. A few minutes ago, our sister in Bulawayo, Sister Star, had said that the president was about to talk. Unfortunately, network gave Vayaita play up. Okay, now she's in. Let's hear what she says.
Time from now,
So it appears the president hasn't talked yet. Fortunately, let's keep our fingers crossed.
people are just enjoying themselves right now while we are waiting for the president to come in. Still waiting for the president to come We are listening to Mr. Masoe. He's playing live at the 22nd anniversary of MTC as we are coming live to you.
Chisamba machisa chinja maitiro ndakumbira kuti vagozotiridzira CD redu nyowani nai tine vanorinda munozotiona. Thank you very much. Makamira kudaro, I think manyararire yare tese tiposta pamuti yekuti tiri paanniversary yedu naika. Thank you very much DJ.
Milton Zindoga says ukaona a movement yaita 22 years old chitoziva kuti wayarutsa. If ZANU-PF sees this movement failing, that's great daylight dreaming propagandist approach. To all Zimbabweans across the divide, nyaya yasara izuva revhoti. KuZANU kune harawa dzoga dzakutofamba netsvimbo. They can't understand our very own constitution. While we have a candidate already, unonzwa vachiti 2030 ndendi chipo, Idi Mnangagwa can't count numbers. Well, he's exhausting his 2 terms now. He fools his geriatric club that he is I think Milton haana kuzopedzisa comment yake. Maybe the second part iri kuuya. But I totally agree with what Milton says. Kuti ukaona movement yaita 22 years old, chitoziva kuti haya yayaruka tatoyarutsa. The chances that anyone can destroy it yapfuura all the challenges that have been thrown in its way by ZANU-PF. Kunyeperana chaiko. Pachishona tinoti chisingaperi chinoshura. MDC iri kushura kupera kwezanu, iri kushura the annihilation of ZANU-PF, which is coming 2023. Yaramba kudestroywa MDC. It's standing strong, and iri kushura kupera kwezanu-PF. It's foretelling the destruction of ZANU-PF, the forthcoming destruction of ZANU-PF. Anzina Nyaradzo, Jonathan Chinyanga, the only hope for Zimbabweans, MDC Alliance and President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. President Chamisa is the plan for 2023. Hashtag Citizens Convergence for Change. Exactly. MDC Alliance, led by President Advocate Nelson Chamisa, is our best foot forward, our only hope to beat ZANU-PF come 2023. But we need every Zimbabwean to rally behind him, to rally behind this movement, to rally behind this hashtag. Tese ngatibatanei, let's put our differences aside. Tibatane, tiregister kuvota, tiende tinovota, tivhise mabhinya ari muState House, tivhise materrorists aita take over our country, claiming actually ownership of our land, of our mines, of our farms. Vanhu vataka hire, we hired them to oversee the management of our resources. Ivo vakuita take over, vakutofunga kuti ndivo varidzi, vakutozviita kunge is their own personal property. But zvakwana is enough. Enough is enough. The time has come now for us to put our foot down and let them know who is boss, who hires who. Zvekuti kana vauya kuma neighborhoods edu tinovatambira, tichivaimbira, tichiita sei, nguva iyo yapfuura. It's time for us to understand, Zimbabweans, kuti politician is a servant of the civilian, of the citizen. They are not our bosses. The sooner we understand that, the sooner we realize that the power lies in our hands to fire them and hire someone who is better capacitated to do the job of leading our nation, developing our nation, improving the lives of our people, improving the futures of our children and our grandchildren. We have to stop seeing these people as our bosses and understand that we are the bosses. They are our employees, our workers. Zvanzina Mavis Dzuke, but why not organizing diaspora registration? Because a lot of youth are outside the country. Yes, absolutely, Mavis Dzuke. This is something that that we are working on as we speak. In fact, on the 18th of September, in New York, at the United Nations, all progressive Zimbabweans, this is not necessarily an MDC event. This is an event for all Zimbabweans who are in America. They are going together to demonstrate for the diaspora vote. And Chief Ndiweni, he's also working on, he's also working on the diaspora vote, that we who are in diaspora can be given that's our right to vote, to choose who we want to lead this great nation. So I don't know where you are, Mavis, but if you happen to be in the United States, please try and find your way to the United Nations in New York on the 18th of September, where progressive Zimbabweans are meeting to demonstrate and advocate for the diaspora vote. And let us all, in our different countries where we are, let's see what we can do to support this movement. Upenyu Clarkson Zunzi says Zimbabwe, ZW for Zimbabweans, not ZANU PF. Yes, thank you, my brother. This is something that has to be hammered into our minds. It has to sink into our spirits. We have to understand it, that we are the custodians. We are the owners of the country of Zimbabwe. In fact, we, the people, are Zimbabwe. It is us who are called Zimbabwe. Without us, there is no Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF is just a party that we originally elected to represent us, to represent our interests. But they seem to got confused. They seem to have gotten confused about that. They now seem to think they own Zimbabwe. But we have to hammer it into their heads that Zimbabwe is not for ZANU-PF. Zimbabwe is our country. We are the ones who are called Zimbabwe. We, the Zimbabweans. Mike Noah Matasha says, enough is enough. 2023, my vote will count. Let's register to vote. President Nelson Chamisa is our final hope. Yes, exactly, my brother. Enough is enough. Every Zimbabwean has had enough. It looks like we are back on live again in Bulawayo. Let's hear what's going on in that side.
Oh, Yahweh. Oh, Yahweh. Oh, Yahweh. Thank you very much.
We are back again. The president has just entered, so we are back. We're just waiting for the next.
Once again, we're having network issues, but please do stick with us as you
Thank you very much.
So here we are.
Soon the president is going to give his speech, so please do stick with us so that you don't miss out on the president's speech. I'm sure in a few seconds, we'll be back online again, and you can follow the proceedings in Bulawayo at the anniversary celebrations, 22 years MDC anniversary. Yes, Steven Zenda says this movement, the MDCA movement, every time I witness its events, I feel my body forming goosebumps everywhere. I think we are very close to our destination. That's what we want to hear, my brother Steven Zenda. Yes, exactly. It's in the air. You can feel it. Something is working out behind the scenes. And I can guarantee you, as Steven Zenda said, I think we are very, very close to our destination. All the pointers are showing kuti kwatiri kuenda taakunosvika manje kuKenani. All the events that are happening, they're just pointing us to that direction kuti zvakuda kuita. Saka let's just be strong. Let's not grow weary as we approach our destination. Let's stand strong. Let's mobilize fellow citizens to join the movement. They don't have to join politics, but just to join hands with other Zimbabweans. Set that strong will to achieve what we set out to achieve. Let's go out in our numbers. Let's register to vote. Let's take with us as many as we can. And let's make sure to go and vote when the day comes in 2023. And remember to stand your ground and defend your vote. It is your right. It is your right to be heard. Your opinion must count. That's how democracy works. Democracy is not about what the law says. ZANU-PF can change all the laws they want and put laws that allow them to silence the voice of the people. But democracy is not about those laws. It's not about the laws that they put in place. Democracy is simply a question of what does the majority want? And if there are laws that stand in the way of the majority's will, then those laws are in violation of democracy. And this is the situation we have in Zimbabwe right now, where ZANU-PF has the courts, the army, the police, all the enforcers of law are standing in the way of democracy in Zimbabwe. They are in violation of democracy. They are not democratic. And so it's time to go in and make our voices heard. Let's go and vote in our numbers. Christine Chirere says, watching from Botswana, CCC. Boramberi, says Christine Chirere. Oh, Barbara Gwangwara says, ZW for Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Yes, this is us. We are Zimbabwe. We are the people. We are the nation. Do stay with us, viewers and listeners. I'm sure soon, very soon, Sister Star will be back online. And as she promised, the president is going to speak and give his speech any moment from now. So do stay tuned, stay with us so that you don't miss that moment when he comes on and delivers his speech. And like I said earlier, if you would like to come in, join this live stream and make your comments, congratulate MDC, give a word of exhortation, just send your number to this or send a message on WhatsApp to this number +358 50570 5025, and I will send you the link to enter this live stream. Hello. Oh, hello, spokes. Yes? Yes, I can hear you. Oh. Okay, I can get it from there. All right, regain up a foot. All right, I'll go and get it and put it here. President 850, but 79. Yakanzi title iri pa Facebook. Pa Facebook. All right, okay, thank you. So it appears the president is delivering his speech. We are going to get it for you and bring it on right here on Zim I and Change Radio. Just give us a few moments. The president varukutore and on up a page somebody else is speaking. Continue delayed. On this way, all right, again, the Coco.
Your sacrifice. I understand. Your sacrifice. It's not easy leadership. Kunga tiri pano paswara nasi. Takarasikira nona wakawanda. Nokuda change ino. But what is important? Kuramba tiri principled. What is important? Kuramba tiri loyal to the party, loyal to the cause, loyal to the lead of the party. Obezere kuwichira. Chisa pa machisa. Kutula. Izalabezulu. Izalabezulu. Chinja. Maitra kwayo. Ekupanduka. Ekupanduka. Ekurashika. Ekutuka wamwe. Emakuwa.
Okay, thank you so much.
Ekwa bisa social media. Yeshoko. Chisa mama chisa. Zinasi chuya. Arore maboko. We want to do time management because the Ngoe dead family.
Chisa mama chisa. Chisa mama chisa. Pamsoroi President Bangu in absentia. Wanawanda kamili President Kuzangazole. Pamsoroi President Nelson Chamisa. Pamsoroi Standing Committee and the entire leadership here. In India, the Zimbabwe National Students Union, I'm Nancy Jenga, the Gender Secretary. Dawayapana Panchukorokoteza MTC Alliance for the 22 years of hard work. Iropa Rakawanda Kadeo, Kavan Wakawanda, Kaluza Zakawanda, Upenyune, Amazauza, no Disisa. I see Richati Zirofuti, Chekuti Zimbabweans, Vanitari Siro Matiri, Kutichatura Niga, Vanitari Siro Kutis in Jeduja Peter. Nekuda for these 22 years dziri kutisimbisa futi kuti pa2023 ngatitorei nyika tideliver the long awaited change. Tinotenda institution inoyi tiri kuona madzimai ari kumhanya chaizvo pamberi. Chinhu chatiri kukurudzira, chinhu chatiri kudawo ise vechidiki, kuona vana vechidiki nemadzimai vachitora simba nekutungamirira. Opportunity yamuri kutipa isusu seMDC Alliance, and tinovimba vechidiki vakawanda vari kunakirwa neutungamiriri hwenyu. Ndinomira panapa nhasi tichikurudzira vechidiki kuti varejiste kuvhota. Tiri panapa tichikusimbisai kuti isusu vechidiki tichakokana neuwandu hwedu, tichakokana nevamwe vadzidzi Zimbabwe yese. Tiri kutungamirira mainstitutions akawanda chaizvo. Vese vakativhotera, vakarejista futi kuvhota, vakauya musi wekuvhota vakavhota, vakataura pari kuresheka, vakadefenda futi the vote. Victory is certain. Ndatenda.
Thank you very much. Message Yemana is very clear. Very clear. Tinevana mudzimba vakusvika pazera kuenda kupension asina kuda payslip. Vana ivavo ngavanoregisa kudi kuvhota. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Zinasu Kupra Chisa Pamachisa Mono Ziva Gusazi.
Ngiyabonga master of ceremony Thubo Mphalona. Ngihloniphe ibandla MDC Alliance, ngihloniphe upresident okhona lapha. All protocol observed. My name is Ambrose Sibindi. I am the chairperson of the most popular resident association in Bulawayo, Bulawayo Progressive Resident Association. Is known for representing the issues that matter most for the residents of Bulawayo. Our area of specialty, Mr. President, as you have invited us here, we thank you for that as a party. But our key issues that we are normally clamoring for and making noise about is the issue of local governance. We believe that when we adhere to the principles of local governance, all things will happen. Local governance calls for community involvement, which we believe is the grassroots of everything for things to happen. So what are we saying? We are saying as a party, we call upon your party, Mr. President, that you must have a clear policy on issues of local governance. We believe that if your policies are clear, that's a way of membership drive on its own. Why do we say so? We have since realized that generally there is a feeling or an attitude of saying that when leaders are being chosen to different portfolios, people tend to specialize on members of parliament. After having got the best, they now say, okay, let's go to councillors. And they pick here and there. I emphasize they pick. And that alone, we believe, works against the party. And in Bulawayo, I want to say that MDC Alliance has got more councillors. In other ways, it's a more popular party, that's what I'm saying. So as residents were saying, while it's Mr. President, the party is popular. Let's not abuse residents by giving or imposing some of the leaders that are not pro-people. We really want people who know where they come from, people with a clear track record. When I'm looking at the councillor, looking at the an MP, I want somebody whose track I can follow, say, no, he is here, he was there, he was there. Not somebody who just comes in election time. Yes, if he are popular, people will vote for him, but that's coming the same party in the process. So we are calling upon, say that, have a clear-cut policy in terms of what? Local governance. When also, the last thing that I'll talk to is about issues of current issues. The party must be clear on current issues. When we are talking about prepaid water meters, the party must be clear.
Chai izandla. Chai impulu. Siyabonga, 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 siyabonga. Emmanuel, Emmanuel, can you come forward? Emmanuel. Emmanuel, the singer, not. Please, Emmanuel, please, 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 please. Chai izandla.
Thank you. Chamisa Chamisa, ndinokutendai nekutitsigira basa rekuimba. Regai ndiremekedze mukuru wangu Honorable Madzore. Ngativaombererei maoko. Havana kutya kuimbira shanduko, nesuwo taakuteverawo. Ameni. Yeah. Chamisa Chamisa. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vana vaendeke nani. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vaendeke nani. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vana vaendeke nani. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vana vaendeke nani. Maokoche. Chamisa oye, oye, Chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. So. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Chayizandla. Siyabonga. Siyabonga. Zelsi to you.
Chisa Machisa. Sizwile ukuthi ngivela ku ZCTU ngithanda ukuthi ngicela ke sichaye islogan se ZCTU kwenzela ukuthi lami ngikhululeke. Shinga mshandi shinga. Shinga mshandi shinga. Indlela ilizwe elase libuswa ngayo. Let's go to the streets. Let's demonstrate. Let's show them ukuthi indlela abenza ngayo kasiyifuni. Into abayenzayo siyayizona. People went to the streets, they demonstrated, and they said loudly ukuthi into enzakalayo kabayifuni. Ngiyakhumbula umgabe ngelinye ilanga wayesehle entegina sakwazi senzeni njani umgabe uthe nxa sifuna sifoma iphathi sasesidula pha sathi thina xa kunjalo yikho lokho asiyifomeni iphathi. Ngiyakhumbula siye women's bureau safika lapha safika sesihlangene sibanengi safika savumelana ukuthi ye asiyifomeni iphathi la kanye sayifoma lalamhla iyaphila. But now where I want to get at is we still have to stand by our founding principles. This party, in as far as ZCTU is concerned, is a pro-poor party. It's a party that has to cater for our needs, lama interests, abayanga, labantu, abacha, labo mama. Phoke nxa sikhangela sithola ukuthi ilizwe lethu leli kalisagcina intandane. Omama sebebelethele ezindlini, abantwana basaye ezikolo. Sicela ukuthi sithi njengephathi ithemba lethu lisemntwaneni wethu esamzalayo. Samnika ibizo sathi MDC, Movement for Democratic Change. Asazike bakithi ngoba umuntu engakhula antu uyayenza intando yakhe la nxa eselomuzi wakhe. Kungenzakala ukuthi ingxenye selicabanga ukuthi selikhule enough ngoba ngiyananzelela ukuthi seliye latshintsha kwezinye izikhathi lazibiza ngezinye indlela. Selize lizimvava ezinenginengi esingazazi asikho esasikuqalisile thina. Thina esakuqalayo i-MDC eyi-1. Wonke uthi nozazi ukuthi munogona kuita mthupho asimthupho nte kwelusu. Kwete yenyu yamakho uyanayo kuti taana MDC chakuti MDC chakuti muchitizana mchenda mwe uko muchizodzo. Tokera nazwe asi tinokumbira kuti kana muchiri MDC yatakafoma sepati rambai muri pagwara ratakakufomera. Mr. President, we know we meet in this environment where we've got a lot of limiting factors. Among them, we have COVID-19. COVID-19 comes at a time where even the fourth industrial revolution was taking charge. It makes it very difficult operationally as the people of Zimbabwe to do our business at large, to do our work at large as workers of Zimbabwe. Mr. President, we have faith in a party that we formed. We have faith that this party is going to take us to where we formed it for. That is the independence, the real independence of the people of Zimbabwe. Shinga mshandi shinga. Shinga mshandi shinga. Qina sebenzi qina. Thank you.
Chaya izandla. Those ngada iso. Shinga mshandi shinga. Tina mshandi tina. Shakaoma kudaro. Shakaoma kudaro. Chisa mbama chisa. Yesoko.
Nelson Chamisa, President Wevanu. Pamsoroi President, Pamsoroi my Vice President, all protocols observed. I'm going to be very brief on this message to the listening young person. In 1980, Zimbabwe painowana rusununguko. The former Tanzanian president, Julius Nyerere, vanotaurira RG Mugabe kuti you have inherited the jewel of Africa. Keep it and don't hurt it. I see 6 years, 7 years down the line, the jewel of Africa, ZANU-PF, just destroyed it. In fact, they have tried by all means to personalize what belongs to the people. In every journey that we take, it is very important for us as the young people to realize what is our generational mandate. They took a decision to go to war and fight the liberation, to bring about the liberation of this country. And that same decision that they took is what we must translate the anger that we have now as the young people to actually also do the same thing that they did. How do we do that as the young people? We now need to make sure that we register to vote and stop complaining and saying that we will not participate because these are politicians. It is time that we realize that there will be nothing that is done for us without us. We need to go and register to vote in our numbers. We need to encourage each other in our communities to get our identity slips. We need to work hard. In fact, as the MDC Alliance Youth Leadership, we are going to awaken our political machinery. We are not going to be lenient to the Mnangagwa regime that has tried to break our spirits. We have been through a lot as a party. We have been through a lot and we are saying enough is enough. I think enough has been said and it's time to translate that into action. In 1999, the Working People's Convention gave birth to this party, MDC. And others have left because they have chosen to play Judas Iscariot. But it is okay because the struggle prunes itself. What we are asking is the young person who's going to be the game changer for 2023. This is the last anniversary that we celebrate as an opposition. 2023, we are going to State House. In fact, 2023 is very far. So we are appealing. In fact, our president, Nelson Chamisa, is a unifier. As you saw, he made sure that before the 2018 election, everybody was brought together, including every other party that was, progressive. So this then means that our president is a unifier. Who are we to be divisive in this party? Let's move together and let's make sure that we deliver the Zimbabwe and win Zimbabwe for change. Let's all register to vote. What happened in Zambia could be effect in Zimbabwe today. In fact, on the frontline states, Zimbabwe was the last to get its independence. So this means Malawi has done it. Chakwera is in power. Zambia has done it. HH is in power. Zimbabwe is next through our capable leader, President Nelson Chamisa. I thank you.
Chai Sandla, Chai Pululu. Mama Mugito.
Chamisa. Chamisa waye. Madzimai waye. Vana baba waye. Mayuthi waye. Yeshoko. Pamsora president. Pamsora ima vice president. Edu pamsora ima standing committee or protocol except. Edu kwa ima nguva yapera. Semadzimai indau yapano kuti zo celebrate 22 anniversary yedu. Asi ino ndo yokupedzisira. Nemhaka yei ndichidaro madzimai tisakazvara vana vedu vanga vasina kunorejesta. Saka semadzimai ngatifambei door to door tichiona kuti madzimai vana vedu varejesta here, vari kuperera muna Zambezi umo vachifa vachitsvaga kuenda kuSouth Africa kuti vawane kurarama. Saka ngatitsanangurirei vana vedu kuti vana vedu handei kunorejesta, tisasiya varoora vedu nokuti tine chirwere chekuti vaya muchiona voters roll mukaritarisa vana vedu vazhinji tine mavhoters edu atorimo hatindovhoti tese. Nemhaka yei tinosi muroora tichiti Sara wakagarira uchibika ndozouya nokuti tinozofa nenzara, saka toda svika tichingodla. Ndatendi.
Thank you very much. Can you all rise? Can you all rise? Nganisumuketese. Moko mdenga. Isala bezulu. Kukula. Isenza zako. Chisampa machisa. Uchamisa.
Neutekwa hwese huri pano, vamwe vese ndinokuremekedzai. Mufaro wangu kusangana kana uri mumba ukaona poto yakwata, ziva kuti yakuda kuiswa hupfu kuti uone kuita kuti sadza riite zvakanaka. Regai ndikuvimbisei ndikupei chinhu ichi. Vazhinji vari kufungidzira kuti kwatiri kuenda kwakaoma, kwandiri kwatiri kuenda ndo padhuze. Chandinoda kukuyeuchidzai ndechekuti vakatora makanzela kuna Nelson Chamisa, vakatora ma-MPs kuna Nelson Chamisa, asi vhoti havana kutora. Tamba chidembo musweta kabata. Ndoda kuchallenge whoever is here. Kune vaya vabiya vedu vakatora vachifungidzira kuti vapedza Chamisa. Zvanga ari kare zvatopfuura zvaari izvozvo. Chisamba machisa. Wozvoko, nhamo hatidi kukuyeuchidzai. Chandinokuudzai ndechekuti the only government ichaita kuti murume wako aende kubasa Nelson Chamisa. Kana mwana wako abva kuuniversity kuti awane basa Nelson Chamisa. Kuti mishonga iwanike muzvipatara Nelson Chamisa. Chisamba machisa. Chisa tsvangirai chisa. Wozvoko. Ndinoseka zvangu nevanoti tsvangirai legacy. Hakuna legacy yatsvangira inotora zvakavhoterwa nevanhu kupa ZANU-PF. Kana paine munhu akambotengesa, hakuna kutengesa kunopfuura kwekudya namunangagwa muplate. Chisamba machisa. Wozvoko, regai ndikuudzei kuti tiripo hapasundiki. Nemumvura kusvika tachibata. Nemumwena. imi vanhu chasara kudi ngatibatane ngatinovhota vhoti yako haiziri enoendesa Chamisa kuState House iri panext door ndo inoendesa Chamisa kuState House. Hakuna ari bigger than anybody. Let's unite. Kurwisana hazvishandi. Bulawayo, let's unite. Bulawayo, let's unite. Bulawayo, let's unite. Go and register people to vote. Kana tine masimba ekurwanda munorwana munangagwa nezano. Chisa mama chisa. Chisa Chamisa chisa. Wozoko. Regai ndipe organizing secretary. Baba Shero. Thank you so much, Sandoze.
Chief Whip.
Abathandu Chamisa, phakamisa izandla. Abathandu Chamisa, phakamisa izandla. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla. Izandla bo. Phezulu
Mukomana nemwana weatadzi musachistire mwana wenyu. Mudzikubarira pavanhu mudziitadirwei mave kuisakitsira seiko. Mudzikubarira pavanhu mudziitadirwei mave kuisakitsira seiko. Vaimbi vanhasi asi masiyana here nevaimbi vekare. Vaimbi vanhasi asi masiyana here nevaimbi vekare. Sei kutora mimanzi isati yatsikiswa, tomanya kutsikisa muridzi paanozotsikisa, potoitwa benzi nemabvanzi. Chandakadzidza muupenyu, dziridzo haigari muhana mbiri. Ukaronga rwendo usate pauro sepedacha, unaudzana nemhepo inorambidza chakanaka kuti chiitike. Ariko munhu wekuti ukaudza zvauri kuronga zvese zvinobva zvamira. Kumira kunge datya rakapfira muhosipaivi, nangokwiva nemuromo pachokwadi mvura haifambe. Unoita semunhu ari kuredza hove nemagireti.
Why should you go to the State House? For what?
I'm baking 7.
Why? Why are you cheapening yourself? Just because we're poor man. So now celebrate 22 years. Son, we are celebrating the journey of this struggle. We are celebrating the heights. We've seen it all. A lot has been thrown at us. but we are not collapsing. We are standing. And tell you what, musangano wakura kudarika zvonga wakaita. Kwese musangano uri kutinhira.
Amen.
Ende gamuone zvakaitwa namukuru waichirema if no longer times 10. Listen, very clear. Nokuti hakuna munhu anofarira kujoinwa neplayer pakumabhuza. Uri Manchester United kana Arsenal. Wopemberera kuti no, kwauya munhu abva kudivision remabhuza ekupera ndau. Unotofanira kubva kutakunanza ku-18. Saka vanonakirwa netimu dzinobva kwatiri because tisi tine yes. We are against. We don't give our cream. We give them the water and milk. And they are celebrating. We are the People's Party. Now, I know a lot of you have seen the attacks on the party, you have seen the authoritarian consolidation, human rights abuses, all the problems you have been subjected to. Don't worry. Those are the telltale signs of your strength. It shows that we are the only game in town. And I told me all the other people, Anna Joanna Mamombe, Anna Cecilia, thank you for standing with the struggle. Solid women. I'm very proud of the women who are. The women in the movement are showing that they are the alternative. And want to see more young leaders, female leaders of substance, so that we show that the women can do it. The women can lead. The women can be. People, don't embarrass us because people always point at you when you fail. With young people cannot be trusted. And be accountable. Now, President, my elections are after what are we doing? This way very clear. Election we don't want 6 million and below. 6 million is we had 2.6 million in the previous election. And we are able to ramp it up. I'm coming now and that's what Chamisa, mama, Chamisa, Bukula, 1 2 3, and we will form the next government. These are professional. Our intelligence are professional. They know that they are accountable to the people's will. Yes. I will not look I still see it. Maybe I do but nobody. They know that the constitution has to be done. We want a successful transition like the one in Zambia. 2023 kure. We must be preparing now because soon no itika no kurumisa. Mukataza matinyatisa. Let's be ready. Let's organize ourselves. Let's be ready on the ground. Mukaruamu nemajini yokuma 2 million, 3 million. Asumuki. Kwetu toda amuruki. Chisa mama chisa. Chisa. Kukula. Izenzo. Izenzo. Kukula. Babit. Thank you very much. So we need now one of the people my challenges are yeah. So research me. As we go to my elections, as we go to my elections, to be clear about what we are going to do. But one the study party mchana say, no, takapedza nyayo. Tichauya pamutotaurana, towonesana asi atizoita confusion. Inoitika kuti susitite vanhu vaya vanakunda kusaya. We want all to be organized. Tofamba nechiro chipi? Saka yakapera iyo. We are fine. Let's go and organize msangano wetu. Let's do what has to be done. We are building convergence. Yemunhu wese kuti batane nyika yose zvinhu zvifambe. That convergence is coming. A new consensus is coming. And munhu wese toda kuti uite active. Musavhunduka. We are doing things anew. Kuma candidates tikutogadzirisa. Hatichadi zviya zvemaprimary kurowana muchikwadzani. Toda kuti tiite community. Yes. Sevanhu vanotenga vanhu, sevanhu That's no. We need to unite people. We need to do things differently. We need to move and have popular candidates supported by the people from the community. Then we know we have a great party. Anyway, I've just been advised that we need to make sure that we cut short our thing. We are organized. We are mobilized. Globally, we are organized. Makaona, Banana Zambia, Takashes, what did I find up on my red carpet? I couldn't tell. I want to thank you, Machija. May God bless you. Zimbabwe, thank you very much. God bless you. We know you support, we know you are moving with us, and that's not the problem, but remain focused, remain united. Our God is in it, and we will get it. We will go there, we will support. Isustakabata nakuno, tukufambisa tunusienda mberi, tukazwa msangano wende mberi. Chisa mama chisa? Chisa! Izenzo! Ukula! Esoko. God bless you. Thank you. We love you and we honor you.
As you've just heard, Change Family, the president was just talking, he has just finished talking. The president has just finished talking, and I think you've heard some of the issues that he has actually highlighted. He highlighted the issues of elections. He said that the next coming elections touched on. You also touched on local authorities, that there is need for the local authorities, like the different local authorities that we have, to actually do things differently. And also he gave a highlight on the party itself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll give you some more highlights.
Munye ngamunye khona pha sisefile siyavota Nkosi.
sicela wena usikhokhelele senzele kahle msindi sothandekayo siyabonga uNkulunkulu ulathi kuze kube naphakade
Slow,